Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the Sport of Kings. Coming up, a daughter of the 2010 Kentucky Derby winner splashes her way to a facile victory at Santa Rosa Park. The Triple Crown winner makes an auspicious return to Caymanas Park, while the great Barbadian Patrick Husbands is on the double at Woodbine. But first, to Santa Rosa Park in Trinidad we go, where a highly thought of filly made her debut. Owner Siraj Haiban had high hopes for his chestnut filly Princess Sarie in a 6 furlongs contest at Santa Rosa Park last Saturday. Bred in Kentucky, USA, out of the 2010 Kentucky Derby winner Super Saver, Princess Sarie was made the howling favorite at 4-5 in the field of 8. Nick Chady watched her run through the slop.
And they're off. Dancer and ICU both come away running for the lead. Wall Street and Gearshift up to on the outside. Criminal Intent flashing speed to today. Princess Sarie comes away running into 5th position. ICU now down toward the back and Central Square. Criminal Intent heads the field here, heading toward the half-mile pole. Criminal Intent steps out by a length and a half. Gearshift now tracking him toward the inside, and running along next is Desert Dancer in the 3rd position. Wall Street 4th up on the outside. Princess Sarie, she is in 5th and 4 from the front. Gap of 3 to Central Square and ICU. And toward the back there, it's Blue Oracle tailed off. And it's Criminal Intent showing the way here. Criminal Intent and Gearshift comes calling for the lead. Gearshift and Criminal Intent head and head for the lead. Desert Dancer trying to come on again, and Princess Sarie right there behind horses, needs room, and she splits horses now. Trying to come on through is Princess Sarie. Central Square, and behind horses too, and searching for room as well. Here they come. Princess Sarie to the front. Princess Sarie picks it up now. Gearshift on the outside, left back, Desert Dancer, and Central Square, but it's Princess Sarie. Here's the daughter of Super Saver to win on debut.
Princess Sarie was eased into the race by jockey Rico Hernandez, who got an immediate response when his thumb merely brushed the go button at the top of the stretch. An impressive debut by any measure for this 2-year-old filly, who was immaculately presented by trainer Shafiq Khan. 10 rivals were declared to test the Triple Crown heroine She's a Man-Eater in the Fontainebleau Trophy over 7.5 furlongs at Caymanas Park. One rival dropped out before post time, while the others were dismissed with ease by the champion filly.
They're off for the Fontainebleau. Penelope steps off slow with Royal Vibes. Dwayne Star gets a good start. She's a Man-Eater racing out wide. In between horses Orpheus and Arras Emmanuel. Another Bullet is right there on the rail. She's a Man-Eater is kept off the fractions. Superluminal racing within a half a length of her as they go past the 6. Golden Glory and Penelope race further back. Royal Vibes on the outside of the trailing Market Force. Down the back stretch they go. They come to the 5. And run away now toward the final half of a mile. Another Bullet, Superluminal. They hook upon that lead. Orpheus and Dwayne Star in behind them. She's a Man-Eater right on their tails as they leave the half-mile marker. Ras Emmanuel is further back with Golden Glory and Penelope. Then Royal Vibes and a ridden Market Force going nowhere at the back as they run toward the 3/8 pole. And it is Dwayne Star on the outside of another Bullet. Orpheus and She's a Man-Eater now timing their runs as they leave the 5/16 marker. Superluminal and Ras Emmanuel are next, but they're coming into the lane. Dwayne Star in between horses. She's a Man-Eater produced on the outside and over against the fence. That's another Bullet, but the filly She's a Man-Eater has gobbled them up and has that lead. Orpheus will try to run on from in behind them, but She's a Man-Eater and Omar Walker have the lead inside the final 16th in the Fontainebleau. This, if she lands it, will be her 10th win from 11 starts, and she lands the Fontainebleau by 3.5.
Given her head by Omar Walker at the top of the lane, She's a Man-Eater found a top stride towards mid-track to gallop home ahead of a good field of overnight allowance horses. She now seems primed for tougher assignments in the rich Diamond Mile and perhaps even the Super Stakes in another few weeks. To Woodbine in Canada now, where the latest statistics show that Bayesian master of the pigskin, Patrick Husbands, is just 6 wins shy of the 100-win mark in a season which began in April. Last Saturday, Husbands had a double at Woodbine, the first of which came aboard Sailor's Thought in the first race for 3-year-olds and up maidens over 9 furlongs.
Turning for home, Logic of Absurdity first for the judge, running on, now Play Nice, and Sailor's Thought after Logic of Absurdity, and Sailor's Thought coming home better. Logic of Absurdity and Sailor's Thought who took the lead. Sailor's Thought in front of neck, Logic of Absurdity in second, they're clear, and Sailor's Thought running away with the victory. Sailor's Thought 2 lengths, Logic of Absurdity second.
Sailor's Thought was confidently ridden by Husbands to come home 2 3/4 lengths clear of Logic of Absurdity, ridden by Woodbine's leading jockey, Eureka da Silva. Husband's second win came in the day's 9th race aboard the impressive filly Wonder Godot, who broke winning and proceeded to make every post a winning one in the Sarie Stakes.
As they head inside the 5/8, Patrick Husbands and Wonder Godot on top by over a length. In second placing, Shamrock Rose, 3 parts AV's Mineshaft, and taking closer order Ladies' Night. And that is the running order as they hit the half mile. And the first half was 49 and 4, Shamrock Rose. Pushing up on the inside within a neck of Wonder Godot, who speeds off the turn again. Wonder Godot and Shamrock Rose by 2 lengths, AV's Mineshaft. And they got away now by 3 to Ladies' Night as they sprint. Wonder Godot has continued to find, leads a length, Shamrock Rose niggled at. AV's Mineshaft on the outside called on, but as they turn, Wonder Godot in front of the top of the lane. Shamrock Rose trying to fight back. A length and a half away is AV's Mineshaft down the lane. Wonder Godot out in front by over a length and a half, now 2 1/2, and is putting them away in the Mazarine in fine style. And at every single point of this race, totally professional and totally captured what was a very impressive win. Wonder Godot by 5 1/2.
To Britain we go, where Roly Poly, ridden by Ryan Moore for trainer Aidan O'Brien, scored a fighting victory in the Sun Chariot Stakes at Newmarket last Saturday. Roly Poly's triumph moves O'Brien to within 2 wins of equaling the record number of wins in a single flat racing season, 25, set by the late Hall of Fame American trainer Bobby Frankel.
Back, Persuasive is staying on, and then alluringly down the wide outside. Nafra then towards the near side rail. They meet the rising ground, and Roly Poly have now regained the lead, and Roly Poly has gone on by half a length. Persuasive is trying, but Roly Poly is going to make it 3 wins in Group 1 company.
Roly Poly, who's bred and owned by the partners at Coolmore, came home ahead of the 9-4 favorite Persuasive, ridden by the illustrious Italian Frankie Dettori. O'Brien has a chance to either equal or break Frankel's record at the bumper Breeders' Cup weekend on November 3 and 4 at the Del Mar Thoroughbred Club in California. We've been at the track covering the sport of kings. Remember, whatever you ride, ride it with care.